Having the full-speed internet here has really changed the equation of my lifestyle, where I can work from home here in my hometown where I grew up.
It's definitely been a good peace of mind being out here, just having that connectivity. And then also just as a homeschool mom, we've been homeschooling for a long time, and it's just hard to be able to rely on your online stuff working all the time.
Before we had the high-speed internet, I couldn't really do anything. I couldn't download stuff, I couldn't watch videos for my schoolwork. I could barely even play with my friends without my whole computer crashing because the internet was that way.
So the governor announced his Arkansas Rural Connect broadband program, and he wanted to house it here at the Department of Commerce. And we're thrilled to do so, because broadband is commerce. We have to have broadband in order to be able to do commerce in the state of Arkansas.
We took action, and we started with the grant program that the governor developed, and with that, we started taking in applications, we started promoting it, and we started getting it from one side of the state all the way over to the other side of the state.
We were already in the works of starting when COVID happened. And then we started working with the county judge, and the number one call that he was getting after everything was locked down was, kids couldn't, do their school, from home, and, hotspots were running out of data. People couldn't work from home in rural Conway County.
It's probably the biggest thing since rural electrification in Conway County. I can't say enough for our governor and for our CARES Act committee and the recommendation of $100 million they pushed out to, these areas in the state of rural areas in the state of Arkansas.
Representative Beck went to bat for us and got some rule changes to the Arkansas Rural Connect program to allow Natural State Wireless to roll out our product.
I think broadband is going to be the very lifeline for the rural areas. It's going to keep our children at home. It's going to have telemedicine. It's also going to allow economic development.
It's really been an all hands on deck approach, working collaboratively with the governor, with the Department of Commerce, with the legislature, and then a group of key stakeholders, and UAMS, Office of Digital Health and Innovation, and the folks that are running ARON, and really bringing all those collaborated pieces together.
I can work from here. I cook meals for my daughters because she's worked all day. She can come down here and I have meals prepared for her. It's just made, and it's just a relaxing feeling knowing that I am closer to them in case, not only if they need me, but if I need them.
Technology is so woven into the fabric of our life now that it affects things that you don't even know that it will affect. So, I think that the plan that the government had to kind of roll out some of this, it had some great heart behind it. I don't know that they had any idea that it would affect us the way that it has.
And we're in the 21st century. It's a new day, it's a new age. From education purposes, our main focus was really being able, these kids, instead of having to come to a hot spot in the school parking lot, was being able to take and have the convenience of being able to do a lot of this stuff at home.
And working with our stakeholders and our current internet service providers, and then also working with our municipalities, our counties. They desperately want to get broadband out to their citizens. And so I love that we've brought them into the whole picture of things, and the electric co-ops as well, and folks that are in an unincorporated area who's not necessarily a city or a town, but maybe perhaps a neighborhood association and folks that live in unincorporated areas.
It's going to require money from the federal government, their involvement, the state government, our local governments, and working with the private sector to get this thing done.
We saw the need before the pandemic when it hit, and it took all those entities coming together, laying the groundwork, and I'm glad we did. Had we not done that, we would not have been ready for the pandemic, because when the pandemic hit, we realized exponentially how badly we needed this and how quick we had to get it done.
We all have to have team players and teamwork, and as the government goes, our local and state congressmen and representatives have put this together to make it work as a team, so I could do this.